Hey guys, welcome back to JC Card Shop. It's Tommy here. I'm joined by Tim this time. We're going to be playing another match, just a single game match this time. I'll be using the Forest Puppet strategy, and he's actually still going to be playing Abyss, but he's going to be playing a heavy departed strategy that's still using some of the Wasteland cards in conjunction with a lot of old departed cards that like Abyss has gone over the years. The puppet strategy is basically the same puppet deck that we played back in like set 8, but it is supported by some of the new cards that we got in BP11, namely Shama and just other small combo cards. And you know, we'll get straight into it. Hyrule? Hyrule's good. Oh, 11. Wow. Surely. 8.
Okay, not even close.
Man. What do I want to do here? I'm not lying, I don't even know what your departed deck does. I'm gonna go first and pretend that's okay. Surely this doesn't.
Surely I don't do anything, right?
Yeah, surely this doesn't prove me wrong.
Surely this goes back to being just staying dead, right?
Yeah, no. Puppet is totally a good deck going first. I think. I hope. All right. Oh my god, it's a good deck going first. Is it a good deck going first with this hand? Everything tells me no. I should just mulligan for junk, but I'm gonna keep my hand.
I think I will keep this hand as well.
Alright, so unfortunately, I'm not a good puppet player, then I open junk, I'll pass.
Oh, that's a good sign, alright. Draw. Alright, I will activate Tartarus from hand. Pay 1 play point for this. It allows me to look up the top 2. I can add a departed card from them, and then I can bury the other. So in this case here, I think what I want here, I think I'm gonna add Dublane to hand, and I will bury Dead to Rights here. And I will pass turn here.
Wow, that's really annoying actually. Let's stop. You haven't blamed. I'll play Fina, and then I'll use her first effect to look at 5 to add a 1 cost follower to hand. I almost whiffed. I will add Shama to hand.
Okay.
And that's my turn. This Dublane's gonna eat me alive.
Draw. Yeah. Okay. In this case, as obviously, I will play Dublane on Panther. I will mill 1. Then here, I'm going to use.
Tokens?
I will use an evil point. Wait, no,
They should still be here, right? Sorry. Keep going. I was trying to remember. Like, wait a minute. I'm missing something on my field here.
You're good.
A puppet token.
We will pay 1 evil point to evolve Dublane, and we will ping 2 to Athena.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm all tapped out. I will pass turn here.
Hey, maybe giving you punches is actually a bad idea. Unfortunately. I can do something really bad or something really funny. Alright, no, I'm just gonna play Chipper Skipper here.
Yup.
And I will play 1 evil Chipper Skipper, and I hope I can find a Fina. Up to 4. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game.
Whoa, he's too good.
Alright, Fina in the EX, I get to move Fina up for free, Chipper Skipper's effect. Fina is a mercenary, we'll give her +1/+1.
Okay.
And Fina, why aren't you a cost 1? I will look at top 5 to add another 1 cost follower to my hand.
Surely he won't see what he's looking for.
I will add a junk. No, 1 cost follower. Yeah, 1 cost follower. Alright, add a junk. And that is my turn actually.
Alright. To the 3 mana turn, I will draw. Alright, so that Fina is kind of big, and I don't want it to live anymore. I will pay 2 play points to Forbidden Art that.
This is deck play so many good spells.
Yeah, I'm at 1 play point left. I don't think I can answer that Chipper Scarrow. I don't think I'm afraid to. I'm just gonna deal 3 to your face there.
I'll take 3.
And with my last play point, I am going to play Tartarus from hand again. Pay 1 for this to look at top 2. I will add a Departed. In this case, I will add Icy, and I will bury the Soul Conversion. Alright, and tapped out, I will pass turn.
I'm not gonna lie. Over the years, I've kind of forgotten what cards have departed trait and what doesn't. And I'm kind of learning that Abyss has a lot of really good departed cards.
It had some pretty good departed cards, but it didn't have enough back then to basically, in this case, finish games out. Luckily with set 11, we do get a lot of good cards that does help win games out, and along with the new 5-cost follower in order to control the board and mid game.
Alright, so you get some of the train that I've been doing next turn. I'm kind of okay with that. In which I will develop Orcus.
Okay.
And I will use my evil point to evolve Orcus into her first form, because I don't have 3 puppets. To Resolute Puppet, she summons me 2 tokens. Why do you have 3 life?
Like us.
Right, so my puppets have rush. One of my puppets will go into the blame.
Okay.
And because a puppet left my field, Orcus spawns me a Lord in the EX area. And I'm actually going to trade Chipper Skipper in.
Sure.
I'm going to leave Lloyd in the back here, actually.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Going into the 4-mana turn. Draw 1. Okay. That's interesting. We are how many? Exactly 5, so not nowhere near that yet. I guess there is only one play here. I will play Nickel at the 3. Maybe a 1 play point on Chanfair. I will bury 2 from the top. I mean, I already had a Forbidden Art in Cemetery already, but that's fine. This case here, I'm just gonna spend my last play point to Evo into this. It allows me to grab the Forbidden Art, and it's obviously I'm gonna shoot her.
Well, there goes my Orcus.
Yeah. And then from here, I am tapped out. I will pass here.
You couldn't have let her live.
No. She has caused too much grief.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry, my take was just thinking about it. I'm actually gonna hope you can't do anything to this, because I'm just gonna summon Noah here.
Okay.
And get 2 play point, or get 2 puppets. And I'll attack you for 1.
I will take the 1.
And I'm not gonna summon the one. I'm actually gonna end my turn here.
Ending turn here? Alright.
Yeah.
Going into the 5-mana turn, I will draw. Okay. That's not it.
Let's see what happens here.
Unfortunately, I cannot answer the Noah.
That's what I like to hear.
So instead, I'm just going to develop Icy instead. So I will bring in 5, bring out the train. I will bring out the train. Okay. That does leave me tapped out since I can't do anything else. Oh, actually, is there anything else I can do here? Oh, actually, I will do this though. I'm going to, 1 play point. I'm going to Evo the Icy. And here. And on Evo, I can discard a card. I am going to discard Hector. And I will get to salvage 2 followers from Grave. Let's see here. I guess we are salvaging. Let's just salvage 1 Nicola. Salvage 2 Nicolas in this case here. Back 2 Nicolas back to hand. I am at rip. Alright. With this Nicola on board, I am going to swing face for 4 here. And nothing else I can do here. I will end my turn.
Alright, my Noah lived. Let's see what happens.
Nothing else to refresh.
Yeah. Alright, so the Noah lived. Well, I'd say I didn't think I'd get this far, but I kind of expected it. Alright, we're actually going to play 1 pip. We're going to pay 2. No, we're not going to pay 2 yet. I'm actually going to pay 5 play points to summon Anna here.
Okay.
Fanfare gives me 2 play points back. I am back at 3. And my combo 1. Now I will pay 2 play points to evolve Noah. And as long as he's evolved, all my puppets cost 1 less. And this is going to be really great for the combo turn. This puppet's actually going to go into the Nicola here.
Okay. That puppet's only at 1
1 attack.
Okay. Still here with 3 health.
Noah's other effect is that every time a puppet comes into the field, they get 1 attack. So from here, I will play this puppet for 0 play points, combo 2, the next one combo 3, Anastasia's combo 3 puts me back up to 5, or puts me back up to 3 play points. I will, oh, there is a very specific way I need to do this. Think I got it. Alright, one of my puppets will actually go into there for 2 attack.
Okay.
Combo 4, I will play Lloyd, his Panther, I heal 2.
Yep.
No, he's now 3 attack, this one's a 2 attack. I'm gonna combo 4, and now I will combo 5, play Shamu Shama. 2 effects are gonna activate here, Anastasia's combo effect, and Shamu Shama's combo effect. Her combo effect, I'm gonna burn 3 to the Nicola here.
Okay.
And now every follower on my board will gain +1 attack. Or actually not even just 1 attack, +1/1 in stats. Very, very specific.
Gotcha.
Everything's gonna get really big, really fast, and I really hope that your train doesn't kind of just kill everything really quickly. 35. And I have 2 play points left, huh? And then 8 here. So now, what I will do here, I'm going to attack with Shamu Shama. She has a combo strike effect, where she gets +1/+1, so she attacks you for 3.
I'll take that 3.
This puppet will attack you for 3.
I will also take this 3.
Lloyd will attack for 4.
I will take this 4.
And Noah will attack for 5.
I'll take this 5.
And that was a really good turn. I'm actually not going to use one of my play points for Deepwood Wolf. What Deepwood Wolf does, he puts one of my followers on the field. Actually, it puts a card on my field into my EX area. And I am going to choose Shamu Shama. Alright. Oh, is it Shamu Shama? No, actually, this is gonna be a play, huh? I'll choose my Lloyd. My Lloyd. I'll choose my Lloyd. Puts him back in and he loses stats. For my last play point, I'm gonna summon a junk. Which puts me back into 2 more puppets. That's my turn.
Alright. So yeah, my 6 mana turn. That was a pretty big push turn. Unfortunately, I will not be able to answer that, Noah, but cards in hand.
I have 3.
3 cards in hand. Huh?
Answer to Noah.
The puppet closer to the center.
I'll put the puppet like up here. Leave my board kind of stacked.
Is there a world where I just unfortunately we're not developed for that line here. Could be just Nina, could be just Nicola Evo, kill something on the board. Kill that.
Nicola, you get a trade.
Right, 6 mana turn. We are on the 6 mana turn. That is a little awkward. I think if we have those 2 cards. Okay, well. It is a little bit awkward here. So we Nicola.
Is 6 months later, this is still the same puppet board.
Yeah? It's like Looks like you didn't make any changes. Well, obviously, the minus the Shama Shama.
This Shama's kind of sick though.
The Shama is kind of sick, but I'm gonna get even sicker if it lives on the board.
You're gonna be dead if it starts on the board.
Yeah? Alright. I don't think there is any other way I can deal with this board. I cannot clear everything, but I can clear at least the most problematic cards at the very least. This does give some sense. I just gotta hope he doesn't have anything in hand for this. But I can just making sure I get everything correct here. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, we will pay one and rest this to maneuver. I'm gonna have to ask you to discard a card. Okay. And for the IC's evil effect, when my opponent discards a card, I can choose one of his cards and rest it.
I already feel like I know which one it is.
Well, in this case, you can rest that puppet actually.
The junk?
You can rest the junk here actually.
Oh, he's gonna get rid of my junk.
Yeah. First of all, I will play the Nicola for 3. And on play, I will mill 2. Okay. Unfortunately, Mateo's not departed, so she doesn't count towards this. But I will. I think we have 2 play points left. Yeah. I think it's more cost effective if we just use the play point instead. Play point to evolve into Nicola. With Nicola, we will bring back Forbidden Art, and with Forbidden Art, we're just gonna kill Anya. Actually, no, we'll kill Anya. We can kill Anya here.
How much does Forbidden Art do? It'll do 6?
It does 6 as long as Nicola's on board. Otherwise, if Nicola's on board, it does 4.
Wow.
Well, it's a good thing it's not a quick play. Otherwise, that'd have been really good. All right, and from here, we can swing the Nicola into. Yeah, I mean, we can't clear the entire board anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we can just leave the cards leave the prominent cards. Okay, we'll just swing into the puppet with Nicola, so leaves
about 1.
What's up, 1. And with the train, I'm gonna swing into Shamu Shama, and then I'm gonna strike effect, kill the Noah. That will heal 2 from this. Leaves me at 6 health. Alright. And from here, I have 1 play point left. I will float with 1 play point. I will pass.
Where did my board go?
I ran it over with the train.
Well, we are now at the 7 play point threshold. Honestly, thanks to your icy, you gave me my 3rd puppetry, which actually didn't really matter here. I will trade into the Nicola.
Okay.
And we'll kill you with, unfortunately, the best girl of the deck.
I see.
Yeah, we're gonna play Orcus here for 3, and to show I have more than 3 puppetry cards in here.
You got it.
I get to evolve into the Vengeful form, which on Evo, I will summon 4 puppets.
Yep.
And the first puppet will trade into the IC.
Yep.
Orcus's effect will activate when a puppet leaves the field. I will burn 2 to you.
Yep.
This puppet goes in, and the last puppet will go in to get the last 4 burn damage.
Now taking a 0. All right, you got it. GG.
Oh, yeah, man. If you answered it no, I was pretty much. I think I was kind of dead.
Unfortunately, at that point, I didn't expect it to drop the no so early, so I was a bit unprepared for it.
Yeah.
So, however, if I wouldn't, well, this is probably definitely in hindsight, but if I would have known, if you had a Noah in hand, I would have probably just saved a Nikolai. Yeah, to answer that. But unfortunately, leaving it alive did cost me the game here. Did the best I could here. Unfortunately, with what we have here, I was able to develop Tartarus.
Developing Tartarus that early is like pretty hard though, right?
It is pretty hard. I need exactly 15 departed cards, and unfortunately, off of one of the Nicola mills, I have 1 non-departed card anyway. So it probably didn't matter here since I just lose to whatever swings, or just lose to Orcus here anyways. But in this case, it would have helped me at least try like push. But at that point, I had to play defensively here.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even know if like giving you 2nd would have been stronger. I didn't realize how many good departed groups there were.
Yeah.
The Blaine, the Nicola, all those cards. Yeah, but
yeah. Unfortunately, as well, we also did not draw very well. We also drew like 3 bricks that were in my hand since turn 3. Unfortunately, I was trying to find any way to discard these, so If anything, a Mateo here actually help me discard cards, which can also help me cheat some other.
I see what this. Oh, okay. I see a lot of the deck, and then like not opening Ogano is probably pretty big here too.
Yeah, not opening Ogano was kind of sad. It was kind of sad. I probably could have mulliganed. It didn't. In hindsight, I wasn't able to see it anyways. I still didn't see it, but in my hand, I did had like a pretty good curve going in, so I felt like it was pretty good. It also helped that Tartarus help me fill that curve even better as well. But yeah, not opening Ilganu is probably very probably would have changed the game a little bit more.
Is Tartarus from this set?
Tartarus is from
BP08
set 8. Set 8.
It was a card in set 8.
It is a card in set 8. However, the party didn't actually pop off until set 11, until we had better targets for Iktar. For Iktar, at least, like the idea for Iktar is you want to find the new 2-cost guys here, this guy here, and and if it gains attack, it does get storm. So with Iktar, you just bring out 2 storm units.
This is a better version of this is a better version of Bandit. What?
Yep. And if you have Necrocharge, do keep in mind this is for Necrocharge 10. At Necrocharge 20, they gain +3/+3, so they'll be swinging for 10, or a total of 10 if you have.
Because it gets the buzzes.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. It is pretty neat. It is pretty neat. We do have a bunch of stuff, which is it's just nice because we can actually close out games now. Obviously, the only thing that's holding the deck back is 15 departed cards in Cemetery, which can be a challenge if you don't open Ilganu like I did here.
Puppet, really not much has changed about Puppet. The biggest change I guess was before personally I wasn't really playing Fina, which was like an inclusion when people played it back in set 8. But 2 sets later, we got Chipper Skipper, which made Fina really good, because you can find stuff like Sakuna, Junk, or the fan favorite Shamu Shama. Like all our 1-cost ballers on Puppet right now are just really, really strong. And the rest of the core of the deck is still exactly the same. You're still playing Anastasia, Noah, Orcus, like the entire combo line.
Yep.
I think the only thing I might change about the deck, I don't know how I feel about the Wolf, because this could be Nature's Guidance to draw a card instead of putting back in the EX. But the only cool thing about putting back in the EX is namely like with the Noah line there, I could have pushed for a little bit more damage like you saw. I put the Lloyd back. I put the Lloyd back. I could bring it back up, heal, and hit you for 3 again. Yeah. Puts you to like, that would put you like 1 that turn, which was just like, I could just, blow at you and you probably would have died. But otherwise, it's supposed to be for Victoria as well. Getting extra draw, extra damage is really cool. But we don't have, I took out Zwei in this deck, and I don't know if I want to put her back in. But so far, this Puppet list is cool. There's a new spell we got in BP11. It's actually just called Scavenge. It grabs any puppetry card back from the graveyard or from your cemetery, puts it back to your hand, and it gives you a puppet in the EX area. So it's a really cool spell, but I've like never drawn it so far, so I can't tell about how good it is. But it's a new puppetry spell that gives you back like Heartless Battle, that kind of lets you like grind the game out even more, or have like a way crazier combo turn. But otherwise,
I think having a way to grab Heartless Battle is already like the best thing you could have. For
like that.
Because that's like either sometimes in most Puppet games, at least when I used to pilot this deck, sometimes I live or die by Heartless Battle.
Yeah, I mean, now like you don't need to as much anymore, but you still need to find like all your puppets. So I think like being able to say like scavenges extra copies of Heartless Battle as long as you find one or both is really, really cool. Otherwise, yeah, puppet strategy doesn't really change too much. These new cards are really cool, and like Chipper Skipper Fina kind of helps the deck's like hand consistency, and that's really it. So like always, we'll have both deck lists in the description off of the Ding Dong DB database, and that's really it. Next time we'll be showcasing some more strategies from BP11, just new decks that got new cards, or old decks that got new cards, maybe a new deck here, but that's all.